Hey everyone, Joe here. Thanks for stopping by today, and we are back in the garden, and today we're going to be working on something. Hopefully it's going to work out the way I want it to work out. Now, if you don't watch YouTube garden videos, you probably never heard of a Moongate, because I just said it to one of our friends that we were away with, and they had no idea what I was talking about. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't know myself until I stumbled upon Mike Toomey in Moxie Gardens. If you didn't ever check out his channel and his videos, I'm going to put a picture of it right here so you know where to go. He was the first guy that I saw that had a Moongate in his yard. Now, he's really creative, and he is a self-taught gardener, and talk about inspiration, it is off the charts. But he has this great Moongate in his yard. His brother does iron work, so he created this for him, and he had to drive all the way down to Texas. He lives in Kansas. He had to drive down to Texas and have a special, flatbed to bring it back up into Kansas. But it is absolutely beautiful. I don't have anybody that can, create that for me. And when I looked for one like that online, wow, the price was astronomical. So I'm doing a really cheap version of it. I found one on Amazon. It is supposedly 7.5 feet high by 8.5 feet wide, and it's probably a little bit flimsy, but I think the way that I'm going to do it, it will suffice for what I want. And I'm going to do it on the entrance that goes into the pool. So the box was just delivered, so it is time to get started on my version of my Moongate. Okay, so here's where I want to put it. Yeah, the pool is still covered. I'm not having it uncovered for at least another 3 weeks, just for those of you that are wondering. So I want to put it from here over to here, and hopefully it's going to fit there, and hopefully it's going to look good there. Now, I'm not going to be able to dig it down into the ground because it's not that, it's not that for that. So I'm thinking that I'm possibly going to set the base of it in 2 containers that I'm going to fill with the quick drying cement. That's my thoughts right now. I still have to unbox it. So the whole thing is in this box. Not that big. Look, here's my hand. So I don't know. Let's open it up and see. Okay, so here it is. It is thin, but I think for the area, it's going to be okay. It's going to be fine. I keep telling myself that. It is going to be fine. All right, so let me get a little bit in the shade for this. All right, I came inside so you can see this. Here are the instructions. So it says, sort the accessories neatly by model and count the corresponding quantity. So as you can see, it says A1, A2, B1, all B, 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 and C. And there's 13 pieces, right? So just so you know, if you order this thing, there is no A and there is no C. They're all labeled B. Every single one of them is labeled B. So, I mean, it wasn't too hard to figure out that I just have to use that in place of A and C. I don't get it. I don't know why. Anyway, attach the base. Note the holes on the base crossbars must face inward. Okay, so the next thing I have to do is put the, it does say, it says connect sections A2 and C2 of the A and C tubes to the base. There is none that is marked A and C, and there's only 13 pieces. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And that's all I have. I have 13. So I'm going to have to figure out if there's any differences between A, C, and B. And I'm going to do that right now. Okay, I just found A and C. Here's the C piece and here's the A piece. They were linked together. Okay, good. Next is these are the base pieces right here. So there are 4 of these and then 4 of these. So let me try to build that base. Oh, okay, the picture is so bad I had to put my glasses on. So you have to build the base. And if you look really, really, really close, you can see that there are these pieces are here facing this way and facing this way.
What is this? The sandbags?
Sandbags. Okay, so you put one of the long pieces here, one of the long pieces here. Then this piece has the screw end and the screw end here. So you put the screw in on this side and the screw in on this side. So let me do that for you. All right, so here it is screwed together. So you put the screws in here and over here, and you do that for both sides. And it says these have to face inward. So on the picture, it looks like there are 3 crossbars, but there are only 2 crossbars. So it's, you know, if anybody's a little confused, that adds to the confusion. All right, I had to backtrack and take it apart because I didn't notice that you needed these holes that are on this piece to be on the inside. So don't be stupid like me and make sure that these holes are on the inside so that this little thing can snap into there. Okay, so I couldn't stretch it as far as I thought because the 8.5 feet wide was the fattest belly part, not the bottom part. Dumb me. But anyway, so actually you can see it's about 3 feet apart on the bottom, but it's still okay. So what I did was I put the piece right here on the bricks, and then I made rocks spilling out from the side to hold it down. And then I have this pot, which is empty right now, but it's going to be full and it's going to be heavy. So it'll hold this down. Then on the other side, I did the same thing. Right now I have a fern here, and that's not staying, but the pot is. But I did the same thing. You see, I spilled the rocks out from there to hold down this gate right here, and then I'm going to have the pot, which is also going to hold it down because the dirt is really heavy. I was going to fill the pot with quick drying cement, but I think I'm going to leave it right now, and I'm going to see how it goes. So let me show you what it looks like. Okay, so there it is, and you know what? I really like it, and more importantly, Marianne likes it too. So what I think I'm going to do is probably I'm going to get some vine growing flowers that grow fast because I want this thing covered quickly. But I like it plain like this, but I think it'll look really pretty with the flowers growing on it as well. So it's about 7.5 feet high, like they said, and that 8.5 feet is the widest belly part. But you can see there's plenty of room to still walk through there. You know, the only thing I have to worry about is actually when the guys come to uncover the pool that I'm standing here, that they don't knock it over with the pool cover and stuff like that, because, you know, they work so fast. Everybody works fast here in New Jersey. Everything is like on hyper speed. Me too. That's why I did that bottom part wrong, which I had to take it apart and make sure that the little nipples go into the holes, which have to be on the inside. And then every single piece had that same thing. They snap in place, and that little nipple pushes in, and then when it gets to the hole, it locks it in. So, you know, I just have to, I'm kind of like in an area right here where if there's wind, it's kind of blocked. But if we're going to have a tremendously windy day, I can always, because the way it is, I can just move it and put it down on its side. So I'm not going to worry about it that much. So there is my Moongate that we ordered on Amazon. And it was a really good price. I think originally it was $79.99, and because we're Prime members, we got it for $64.99, 1-day delivery, and less than an hour to put up. Okay, everybody, thanks for stopping by, and you take care. Happy gardening.